We are back with another video. We're starting off in Ruby. Thank God for tuning in. Before we even jump into what today is about, it's about to be 2 months since we've owned this RDX. And in those 2 months, we've learned a lot. Got some errands to do today. And then I actually want to show you guys some new things that I did discover, you know, just owning the RDX. A few things I missed when we first got the RDX, especially when I did my walk around on it. I'm gonna get Ruby a nice little wash. I'm gonna touch this car wash right now. Literally everybody's washing their car right now, but it's a beautiful day. It's gonna be a cloudy day, but it's a beautiful day. So once Ruby's all cleaned up, I'm gonna head to my job. Got some business to do there. And then possibly gonna get a quote on getting these front windows tinted. And then we gotta pick up Shelly from her, she have not really training. She's at work, but it's like some like training work thing. We'll pick up Shelly later. I guess they working on like this machine thing over there, and it gave out some free moist wipes. So the dude was like, hey, you want one? I'm like, sure. Now, I won't use this on Ruby because this thing looks mad cheap, but good to have in handy. Check it out. So I picked up these microfibers from Walmart. They're like some thick but soft microfiber used for drying. Come in clutch. I even got these smaller ones too to do it inside. But I keep these in Shelly's car because this thing comes in handy. Stop by my job real quick. Had to get some things together. I have a new car coming in and get some information for the customer, like good stuff. We're running out of time to go get the quote on the tint, so I'm actually gonna go straight to get Shelly. And we'll probably do that either later today or tomorrow. I gotta see. While we're here waiting for my beautiful wife, the first thing that I didn't know that this RDX can do was, and it was so funny because Shelly was trying to adjust the headrest on her seat and she wanted it to go, I think, up or down or something like that. And I told her, oh, just push this button, it should go up, because I didn't know what this thing do. If you push it, look at this. You can adjust the headrest forward and back. Did not even know that. Because to go up and down, is you squeeze the little neck right here. This second feature was a game changer. Like, it really changed our lives. So I'm gonna show you guys something. So you guys know Shelly's vertically challenged, right? She is short. So when she's in the passenger seat and the sun, let's say the sun is setting, she'll put the visor down, but she's so short that the visor doesn't even help. So one day, for some reason, she grabbed this control. She just grabbed this thing, and we found out that the passenger seat goes up and down. Now, that might not be a big deal for some of you guys, but with Honda don't have the passenger seat go up and down, and we're used to having Hondas. So she did that, and she was like, oh, my seat go all the way up and down. So that was definitely a game changer, because Shelly is a passenger princess. This is not a good example because the sun is facing me, but usually the sun will still shine in her face even though she has the visor down. It's the next day. I'm just having one of those mornings where you're just ready for the day to be over. So for some reason, I woke up and I got this crick in my neck. The neck is all sore. No reason, out of nowhere. Also yesterday, I went and got my braces tightened. So my mouth was all, you know, it was all sore. And they also have to give me a rubber band for one side of my mouth as well too to help with the braces. So I have to wear a rubber band. And if you had braces before, that's just not fun. I high-key don't even want to eat because, you know, my teeth is all sore. So I got to eat stuff like applesauce and just rice. And, you know, like stuff is easy to, you don't got to chew as much because I can't be chewing right now. If you had braces before, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you get your braces retightened and then your mouth is sore for like a day or two or whatever. Then you get used to it, whatever. But it's just one of those mornings. I'm on my way to work. I have to get a car ready for a customer, so I'm going to work a little bit more earlier than usual, make sure everything's okay. But yeah, this morning was just a morning. Like, there's certain pains that's just a no-no, and that's stomach pain, ear pain, mouth pain, and even a headache. I'm already just not having it today, but I've been daily driving Ruby for about 3 days now, and what a comfortable car. Because like I said, I mostly drive this when we go out to eat or we're doing errands, whatever, but this is not my daily driver. So I don't drive this car every day, but just driving every day, so comfortable. I'm glad Shelly got this for her to drive every day. Having Ruby as a daily, we already know what the next daily is gonna be. So I know I did say we're gonna keep Ruby longer than our previous cars, but one thing about me and Shelly, we're always trying to elevate and we're always trying to level up and we're always trying to grow. Doing research on the next daily and everything, but time frame, it'll happen when it happens. We're not in a big rush though, because we just got Ruby and we do plan to keep her for a while. One thing I can say about Shelly's RDX is like this is just a perfect daily. I don't know how many times I've said this in my videos, but having this thing for the past few days, I just peep it. You know, it's just a good car. And shout out to Shelly, she deserves it. She works hard. But for the next daily we're gonna get though, it's a game changer. I ain't gonna front. It's a game changer. We working hard towards it. We work hard towards everything we got. So some of you guys watching this, I just want you to know just hard work. You can get whatever you want. Once you know yourself and you know what you want in life, you can get whatever you want. I'm at Target doing a pickup order for Shelly, but let me show you guys the next feature that we discovered, like just from owning the car, we didn't even know. So when I did a review on this car, I did a walk around, I told you guys they have ambient lighting. So you have ambient lighting in here, you know, right there, which is pretty cool, and the door handles, the wireless phone charger, you know, this extra pocket down here, and the door handle, even the foot area down there. If you change the dynamic mode, what they call it, let's say I go to sport, look at that. Everything turned red. That is fire. When I get in my garage, I'm gonna actually go into complete dark so you guys can really see it. Look at that. Everything turned red. And even if you go into comfort mode, everything turns blue. So I was showing Shelly the different drive modes one night, and then it changed colors. I was like, oh, I thought it was only white. I didn't think it changed colors. Even when I first got the RDX, I was saying I wish it was a different color, you know, stuff that's white. But we usually drive in normal, so because of that, we would have never peeped it. Alright, we are in the garage. I love the graphics in this car. Super cool. Alright, so yeah, remember the ambient lighting. So you get the wireless phone charger, the you know, blah blah blah. And then we're gonna go to wrong way. Let's go to. Yo, that is so clean. The only thing though is in sport mode, look at that. You get a turbo gauge and you get a acceleration. That's cool. Up there. But the only thing with the sport mode is it's very aggressive. Like the throttle response is like this thing is a rocket in sport mode. It's crazy. But I love the red. Now, I never like went through the menus, and that's one thing I need to do is play with the menus on this thing, learn a little bit more about this vehicle. But let's go to the blue goes hard. I'm not gonna front. The blue goes hard. Look at that. That is fire. And actually, I got one more thing I learned. Actually, I learned it today while I was at work. Oh, hey, look, you got snow mode, which is probably white. Put it back to normal because we don't need. I don't know if comfort, I guess, makes it not as zippy, just comfortable is what I'm assuming. I gotta look into that. But yeah, there's one more feature we discovered this thing can do, and I actually discovered it today. I put Shelly on today when I picked up from work. Before we go, I gotta show you guys the. Another day. All right, so there is a lot of things. Thing gonna stay up here? Yeah. There's a lot of things that we've discovered on the RDX. I'm trying to put everything in the video. I didn't get like a list and write everything down and, you know, yada yada. It's a lot of things. One more thing though I do want to discuss before we end the video is when you use the remote start feature, of course I won't start the vehicle in my garage because I don't want to send myself to the pearly gates, but if you use the remote start feature from your phone, so for example, so in the Acura app, you're able to start your vehicle, you know, see what doors is open, PSI, you can see how many miles on how much gas you have, stuff like that. Oh, I have it in frame. How much gas you have, stuff like that. You can lock it, you can unlock it, all types of good stuff, right? So when you use the remote start feature from your app to start up your car, depending on the temperature outside, it'll adjust everything. So I use the remote start feature at my job, and it was kind of warm. You know, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever. It's warm outside, like 70-some degrees. When I walked up to the car and I got into the RDX, it had the cooling seats on, it had a temperature, it had a cool temperature. AC was on, and I thought it was fire. I thought that was fire. We had remote start on our Civic. We have on our Civic touring. We have remote start on our CRV touring. And when you use the remote start on those cars, it will, cool off the interior, or it will get to 72 degrees. That way it's not too hot, not too cold. This is the first car we have that have ventilated seats, so like cooling seats. So I thought that was, I don't know. I thought that was fire. Like that's pretty cool. Yo, so with these braces, like I don't know if you guys can. So I have a natural lisp already, and then with the braces, it makes me. I sound crazy. I was talking to a customer, and then I told him I apologize. You can't understand what I'm saying. These braces, and braces got tight, type of good stuff. We're gonna learn more about this vehicle. We definitely will. And I haven't read the owner's manual. I know like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, you bought a new car, you read the owner's manual. But this is before YouTube and internet, and no one does that anymore. But I still may read it, to be honest, because there's some stuff in there you may not know that someone on YouTube or wherever may not discuss. So can you tell I'm excited about the purchase? Like this is I don't know. I do miss Belly though. Like this garage probably sounds echoey in here because we're missing a car. Ruby's been in here by herself, taking up all the space, doing whatever. I do miss Barry, so I can't wait for that clutch to be done and to drive Barry. Lately, I've been putting out videos every other day, but YouTube is not, I don't know, some people think YouTube is easy. YouTube is not easy. Making videos and edit them and then put them out there, it's just not, especially when you're, you have a lifestyle. I'm a sales consultant. That, being in sales, it's 24/7. That's one. Two, I am a husband. We have a house. Like we got a lot going on that YouTube is not an easy thing. I do enjoy it though. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy recording. I enjoy showing my experience. Originally I'm from New York and I live in New Mexico, and that's just a huge change. So there's not a lot of people that do YouTube out here. Like most of the popping YouTubers are like in New York and California, Texas, Colorado is the places. There's some people in New Mexico, but I barely see any. That's why I want to give you guys the experience of New Mexico, but then also kind of things that I like. And then I treat this thing as a diary, because I always say that in the next 10, 20, 30 years, I can go back in time, go on my YouTube videos and watch my older videos and just view the things that I've built, Shelly's built, things that we built together. Because when we have kids and stuff like that too, we get to go back in time to see when we didn't have kids and where it all started, so it's pretty cool. It's a cool thing. Also, I got 2 channels, so that's not easy either. I have 2 channels, but to give you guys a heads up, because we are growing, I'm gonna put up videos whenever I can, and that's what I could do. It would be cool to be able to do this as a career, but realistically, this is just a hobby, just something I like to do. We are at 8,000 something subscribers and we're growing. The goal this year is to get to 10,000 subscribers. So we're gonna be grinding this year. I have a lot of this type of, being that, this channel is kind of structured how I want it now. It's gonna be vlogs. I have a lot planned. And I don't like to talk about what's coming because, I don't know, I feel like the more you tell everyone what you got planned, what's coming, I feel like you kind of jinx it or something like that. So that's why I try not to, I'll tell you guys I'm coming, but I want to tell you what it is because I want it to happen first. I want to guarantee it's going to happen. I don't know. It's just how I think. And in my videos, I always talk about how I appreciate the viewers and I appreciate you for watching the video up to this point because YouTube does tell you how long people are watching your videos and all that good stuff. And anyone that made it to this, all the way to the end or coming to the end, that means you're a real one, you're a loyal subscriber, and I appreciate you. We have many trips planned for Ruby, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have an RDX, drop a comment below on something maybe I haven't mentioned yet, maybe I missed something. Like I said, we just got this. It's been 2 months since we had Ruby, so we're still learning. I can't say it enough how much I appreciate people watching these videos because I started the channel with 0 subscribers. I didn't have another YouTuber, kind of have, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers, 300,000 subscribers shout me out to start my channel. Because a lot of these YouTubers I've seen, they blow up overnight because they have a friend that have this huge following and they can put them on and yada yada. All of this is straight from the mud. I remember I had 5 subscribers, and this channel changed so much. It was so many different things, but I like where it's going and we're growing. So I appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for, I don't know if the camera just shook just now. I stepped on the floor. All right, enough babbling. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.